So we are getting closer to the fight, which is not being spoken about enough outside of Japan. It is Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani in, let's be honest, an absolute blockbuster. I'm really excited for this fight. Really, really, really excited, but promotion has been absolutely atrocious for it. But yeah, doesn't change the fact it's a very good fight and one of the best fights in the sport right now. If I'm being honest though, I'm predicting Naoya Inoue will stop Junto Nakatani. That is my prediction. I honestly think Inoue is going to be able to stop him. Um, Inoue's power is different. That's the first big talking point. And I think for Nakatani, he's got that upright kind of stance, which I feel like is going to be something which Naoya Inoue can really capitalize on. He's really confident going into this fight as well, Inoue. I feel like I get the impression of Inoue from how he's been talking. He sees things in Nakatani's game which he really should be exploiting. I think, there's gonna be something there to prove for Inoue because he hasn't got a stoppage in his last two. He's used to those stoppage wins. He's gonna really want to stick it on Nakatani and really push the pace on him. And I think for Nakatani, he's gonna want to keep this fight at range. That's how he's gonna want it. You're not keeping Naoya Inoue off you. And yeah, look, Nakatani, tall, long southpaw, awkward, but when it's against Naoya Inoue, it's not going to matter. Inoue's never phased against Southpaws whatsoever. Absolutely never phased at all. It doesn't really, it doesn't affect Inoue in any way whatsoever. He's came up against many Southpaws and, put a schooling on them. MJ, the most recent example of that. It's something which it just doesn't phase him. And Nakatani, I think, gets hit a lot more than what people think. And I look back to that Sebastian Hernandez fight. In close, Nakatani really struggled. Hernandez was able to, get that fight in close. And Nakatani really struggled. He was getting hit a lot and caught with some big shots in that fight, Junto Nakatani. If you're getting timed by Hernandez and getting caught with those big shots on the inside, what's Naoya Inoue going to be able to do to you? That's the thing. And I feel like before that fight happened, people were thinking, it's a very competitive fight. And look, still rightfully to think that, people can still rightfully think that, of course. But I feel like after people watch that fight, I feel like we're seeing Inoue is just levels above all these guys, including Junto Nakatani. And again, Nakatani, a bloody top level fighter. But Naoya Inoue is going to prove in this fight that he is levels above absolutely everyone, including Junto Nakatani here. But I feel like he is going to leave openings on the inside, Junto Nakatani. But he does need to be active behind that jab. That's going to be important for him. But Again, I don't see the lead hand battle being an issue for Naoya Inoue. It could be early on for the first two rounds or so. Inoue will figure him out, and I honestly see the stoppage coming where Inoue's just putting a beat down on him. That is what I honestly see happening. I honestly think Inoue's going to put a beat down on Nakatani and gets him out of there rounds 8 or 9. That is how I see this. And I think it's just Inoue's timing which is going to break him down. It's just the precision, it's the counters that he puts on in between shots, and I think Nakatani's going to get caught. I think, again, Nakatani is very good at mixing his top head and body for a tall guy, he is, but I just feel like he's going to be a step ahead of him. He reads patterns ridiculously quick, and again, it doesn't take away from Nakatani's boxing IQ whatsoever. Because again, he's top 10 pound for pound. Let's be real, Nakatani is top 10 pound for pound. We don't give enough credit for that whatsoever, but he is. But I honestly don't think it changes the fact that Inoue's IQ is just that level above, and it's really going to play a big factor in this fight. And yes, Nakatani has that size, he has that height, but his chin's high. That's the thing. His chin's high for Naoya Inoue to take advantage of in this fight. But again, Inoue's seen these styles before. It's not something Inoue hasn't seen. Inoue is something that Nakatani hasn't seen. That's something which is going to be the difference. Naoya Inoue has seen everything. He's seen all kinds of bloody styles. Nakatani, again, top 10 pound for pound. He's not seen some like Naoya Inoue. He's not been all over the place like what Naoya Inoue has before. You know, he's been everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Inoue has been everywhere. He's seen everything like Inoue has many times before. You know, Nakatani's not seen the mixture of styles that Naoya Inoue has seen. All this is going to play a factor in this fight, and body shots, body work. I guarantee you, this is going to be the big key to just breaking down Nakatani round by round. This is just going to be the big thing. This is going to be the thing that changes the fight. His body punches are ridiculously sneaky as well. Ridiculously sneaky. They're so unpredictable in Inoue's body shots. And for someone as tall as Nakatani, I feel like he's going to have a really, really, really hard time dealing with it. And I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with the pace. He was struggling with Sebastian Hernandez's pace towards the end of that fight. He was struggling with that pace. And, you know, Hernandez at that Mexican pace. But again, Inoue's just going to show a different kind of level. Inoue's not going to leave Nakatani alone. He's not gonna stay off him. And it's like, I was originally thinking, yeah, this could be very competitive, but I see it, the scenario where Naoya Inoue beats and brutally breaks Junto Nakatani. That is honestly the scenario that I see happening here. I was thinking points. Nakatani could do this, he could do that, but now I'm thinking Inoue's going to beat the brakes off this guy. And again, I like Nakatani. He's good to watch. He's entertaining, but I see him getting beaten up badly here. That is on. I honestly have that feeling. I'm saying Inoue rounds 8 or 9.